My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2, where it's time to get the Regent up to Ascension 10. Come on, Regent! 3 of your friends are ahead of you on Ascension 10. It's your time to shine too. Alright, what lessons have I learned about Regent recently? And how many of these elites should I dodge? I feel like maybe I can take 2 elite 2 rest. Transform, strike, and defend. Reflect and cosmic indifference. Okay, so I guess reflect is kind of damage. Think about it like that. Well, hang on. Sorry, I put my hand down on the keyboard and I put my finger on E rather than 3. 3 would have cast a card from my hand. E ended the turn without doing anything, causing us to just take damage. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get stars next turn. Hey, and I didn't. Alright, Venerate back at top of the deck, I guess. Actually, probably should have just turned to defend. Yeah. That's not what you wanted to see. 7 damage I gotta take there. Any damage atop the deck will kill you next turn. Convergence. Next turn, gain an energy and a star. That'll help us both optimize the turn that the Reflect is played, but also gain the star cost for it. One of 5 random cards to the deck. No, give me a colorless card. Ooh, the bomb. I think the bomb is great damage for a deck that's got a lot of defensive tools right now. Let's remove a base strike. I mean, you know, I'm glad I could weaken you at least so I didn't have to take all of that damage. I probably can't support Devastate. Crescent Spear, Lunar Blast. I think there's an argument that this deck is defensive enough that Lunar Blast is a good idea. Take Clumsy as well as a potion bag, 2 additional potion slots. Yeah. Bomb. Lunar Blast, Cosmic Indifference, the Lunar Blast. And then play a defensive turn and just throw Lunar Blast again. Get him, Bomb. Ooh, alignment. 0 energy, 2 stars, gain 2 energy. I struggle to support that perfectly at the moment, but I will upgrade Venerate and Convergence real soon so that I can. I'm also going to use Regen Potion in this fight. I'm going to Converge, put that back atop the deck, play defend, throw Lunar Blast. Oh, that's not what I was hoping to say, but oh well. Get to maintain a strike for the next turn. Reflects. All-Star, defend. Then Cosmic Indifference, the Falling Star, Lunar Blast. No damage taken, and we kill you with a bomb. Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. There is Stardust here. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy X times. I'm not against it. I also don't think it really helps me right now. Punch-Coup, every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. Definitely not giving any health up there. I'll even take the opportunity to heal afterwards. Ooh, oh, okay. Oh, no, I don't have the money for it. Thrumming Hatchet. Deal 11 damage at the start of your next turn. Return this to hand. And then Punch Dagger. Upon pick up, enchant and attack with Momentum 5. Sorry, upon... Oh, yeah, and then Momentum 5 says when you play this attack, increase its damage by 5 this combat. That's not bad for Lunar Blast, actually. Especially because I have the ability to bring the Lunar Blast back to hand. I have exactly enough money to take that, as well as Knockout Blow on sale. Deal 30 damage if it kills an enemy, get 5 stars. So I will. This is awkward. So the bomb is gonna kill the frog parasite rather than killing your friends, which is what it should do. 1, 2, Luna, then throw Luna back atop the deck. Not thrilled to have this many more infections in here. If the enemy dies during their turn, would that work out better for us? Just not what I'm doing anyway, as it turns out. Lunar Blast is going to be really bad this cycle as well. At best, I get it in hand with what, like one other skill if I'm lucky. Well, there's the bomb. Glad to see it. Now I just need to survive. I don't think I'm going to. Alignment, knockout blow, then... I feel like I should probably just throw knockout blow back atop the deck. Gonna need to set up the next turn. Defensively? Yeah, defensively. Ends of the next turn, the bomb goes off and we win the fight. I just need not to die to the infections. That'll do it. Sparkling Rouge. Start of your third turn. Gain energy and gain energy in a dex. I think Royal Gamble totally fits in this deck. I just need to survive this. Oh, come on! I just need to survive that fight. What? I would have rested. I promise. All right. One elite. One elite for the first floor, unless I am the most confident I've ever felt. There's a 3 elite, or 2 elite, 3. Oh god, I'm gonna do it. It's 2 elite, 3 rest, late shot. It's like really valuable. Bunch of early normal fights rather, so that I can get a bunch of cards. I'll take Photon Cut. That's 10 damage. I'll take Devastate. I upgraded Venerate at the start of the run, so I can support that a lot more easily than is usually the case. Venerate, Devastate, Strike, Falling Star, lowers the incoming damage, only taking 3 this turn is as good as it gets. Shining Strike is a lot of additional star gain, but if I take it, then I can pretty much take anything that has a star cost. Draw all of our defensive cards, then all of our aggressive cards on the turn the enemy isn't attacking. Keep them off bounds. Keep them off guard, rather. Never let them know what you're thinking. Stardust is going to have so much damage at some point. I'll take it. Sadly, I don't have the ability to take out the Nibbit in the front line, even with all that relentless aggression. And then I just got a full defend against the 15 incoming. It's ridiculous overkill. Do what you can. Gotta save my HP. Otherwise, there's no elite fighting going on for anyone later. I feel like I have to take Crush Under as the first source of AoE just because I'm not ready to die to that. Devastate getting 10 more damage. Deeply impactful, even in the AoE fight, that'll be relevant. Venerate, double defend, and then I've got a Devastate next hand. Yeah. Manifest Authority. I like Gather Light, but I have enough star gain, and Manifest Authority gives me the ability to broach my way into a colorless. Also, sometimes it just gives you a sick card. I'm going to use Touch of Insanity on Devastate here. Yeah, I'm also going to use Colorless Pot and see if I can seek any additional damage. That'll do it. Devastate, Crush Under, and then I'll Omni Slice afterwards. I don't want to have to go a whole cycle before I can get back to those cards. Those are too impactful. Oh, Impatience. It draws me the Shining Strike that I want to use next turn, though. 1 and 2. Yeah, and without the first cycle of infections in the draw pile, we save so much HP here. Vajra, start each combat with 1 strength. Yes, that is a rare card. Yes, it is Sword Sage. No, I'm not taking it. Guiding Star, 1 energy, 2 stars. Deal 12 damage. Next turn, draw 2 additional cards. I actually think that might be really good here. I have enough star gain that I can support that very easily. And it helps offset the card cost of actually drawing Shining Strike in the first place. Let's upgrade Manifest Authority so that it gives us an upgraded, not rare, an upgraded colorless. Okay, here's our second elite fight. 13 damage turn 1. Yeah, to be expected. Shining. Devastate. God, I wish I could just take you out this turn. Manifest Authority. Thinking ahead. It's fine. You go down next turn anyway. I think I can probably take out another elite with how well this went. Gremlin Horn. Resonance. Yes. Gain a strength. All enemies lose 1 strength. I'm definitely going to this shop at the absolute least. Not able to take miniature tent, unfortunately. Glow is really good. I don't think a second copy of Resonance is, though. Probably costs too much for me. Nostalgia. The first attack or skill you play each turn is placed atop your draw pile. That's already what the Shining Strike does. It's got a strike because my aggression's already good. I will take a glow just because it's good. Then I'm going to leave. I will take the elite. Hopefully I don't end up regretting this. Okay, hang on. I counted my stars wrong that turn. I should definitely go with, not vulnerability, but the additional card draw on the second turn. Which is clearly what I was planning to do. Otherwise, I wouldn't set up vulnerability. There we are. So, and then that, and then that. Yeah, I wanted to set up the vulnerability so I could do damage with the star afterwards. Okay. Defend, defend, Shining Strike. Your turn. God damn it. I'm like one turn away from killing you. You can lose a strength. I'll block. I really thought we had that. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't think it. None of these are throws. These are all my sincerest attempt to get as much power as I can on the first floor before then following out to the nest. Act 1 boss, you're going to give us 2 additional relics. All right. You know what? I'm going to go 1 elite. Exactly 1 elite. Maximum 1 elite. But I also get a ridiculous amount of question marks in an early shop. We're just going to get stuff. We're going to take the riskiest options in all those events because we can afford to. Because we've just got 1 late elite. That's all we're fighting. 1 elite. And single elite is if I keep saying it, I'll believe it. And that, if I believe it, I'll do it. Right? Also heavily incentivized to do this because the lava rock doesn't give you anything until you finish the act anyway, so we're starting with less power than the average. Knockout blow. As much as I like alignment as well, knockout blow is just really good. Damage to already have in hand. I don't need a second knockout blow though. Strike from the deck. Couldn't even afford that second knockout blow anyway. Let's get a little bit of additional block from the defense. Yeah, I mean, some of these will be fights, even though they're question marks. I'd say okay. Manifest Authority. Royal Gamble is kind of asking me to finish the knockout blow and then use it right now. No. Whereas Manifest Authority at least gives us a branch into a later strategy. Sword of the Stone. Nope. Greedy option. Give me the money. Oh, Kunai. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain a dex. Not bad. I mean, I'll just spend Anointed there so I don't have to draw it later. Gamma Blast. Yes, sustained, weak, and vulnerable is really important as well. Ornamental Fan. Every time you play 3 attacks single turn, gain 4 block. How do I play that many attacks in a single turn? As this guy. I mean, having a bunch of stars to start with, so you can do turns like that. Kingly Punch, Gather Light, Wrought-in Wall. I'll take Gather Light as a defend card that's got some additional value for us. Gamma Blast, Knockout Punch. Yeah, ideal first turn. Hegemony? Sure, additional energy helps you play more attacks. Big hit. What card was that? Venerate? Yeah, good. Bolus. Deal 5 damage at the start of your turn, return this to hand, and it's 0 cost attack, so particularly good in this fight, actually. Let's see if I can use a colorless pot for additional defense. No, but I can use it to kill the enemy. That's good too. Colorless pot and choose your bracelet. Regular enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Another zero cost attack is nice, but it's difficult to support your cost, but you are an AoE and I really need an AoE, so there's no way I full upgrade this deck though. 1, 2, I'll go for a third. Great Manifest Authority. And let's see what the Phantom has. 1 point of dex for me. Prolong. Next turn, gain block equal to your current block. And because that's upgraded, I get to keep it in the deck. Hell yeah. Gamma Blast, Hegemony, and Strike. Almost full defends me, but it does get me another point of dex, so it's worth doing. 1, 2, 3. I mean, all of those attacks, heavily limited what they get to do otherwise, but at least I get the additional energy from Hegemony still. Yeah, no real stars for us, though. Okay, I got some stars. Yeah, only because it gets me a point of dex will I use some of those stars that turn. Yeah, Gamma Blast is pretty happy to see it as well, though. I'm also going to throw the 57 and just take 9 damage this turn. I do actually have to damage the enemy, otherwise I just lose. Can just go for the full block this turn. Which I will, and then I'm going to scroll. I was really hoping to find Prolong there, so I would get the free block for next turn. Never mind. Let's see if I can survive. Discovery discovers... not. Discovery discovers that I cannot. Definitely need a little bit more star gain in that deck. Alright. Alright, Regent. Be kind. Give me 2 cards that are good. Genesis and Bundle of Joy. I don't know if Bundle of Joy is good. Genesis? Well, we'll see. I'm gonna take this early path and then figure out what I do after that. I think I've got to stop, like, drafting paths that far in the future. I almost feel like I now just need to look directly in front of me at most steps. Yeah, these, the additions to the deck are making it a lot weaker at the moment. Kingly Punch and Reflect, both incredible here. I'll take Kingly Punch, because I don't have damage, and that's what Kingly Punch does. Clumsy for Venerable T-Set. Not bad, not bad. I'll just upgrade a random card. Oh, it was the Kingly Punch. Nice. It's a Photon Cut in there as well. Alright. Orbit, Photon Cut. I was going to cut a card from the deck, but with the upgraded Kingly Punch, I do think this is probably a better pickup for us. I think Cloak of Stars so that I can get some additional defense going on. Now I'm going to be dodging that elite. I know, they said I'd never learn. Gotta use a fire potion here to not take as much damage. Great. Glow, gain energy, draw 2 cards. It's exactly the kind of thing that goes into this draw. Then I will upgrade a orbit to be lower cost. Gonna want bundle to be lower cost as well. Float first, just in case Photon Cut was capable of showing us. No, Cloak of Stars should have been gone. It should have gone, rather, back atop that deck. Just in case we saw the Kingly Punch was the reason to start with Glow. I don't need to play Kingly Punch, I just need to draw it for it to increase its damage. Play 2 random cards from the draw pile. I would love to do that. Unfortunately, I have no draw pile at the moment. Come back to me when I do. There we go. Oh, no. You're not supposed to take Kingly Punch out of the draw pile. Unless you draw it. Power Potion, Terraforming Rod and Worn, Begone. Begone? Destroy a card in hand? Turn it into a minion dive bomb? No. Doesn't feel like any of those need to be in this deck. Festive Popper. At the start of combat, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Time for us to finally remove... Ooh. Yeah, can't afford automation by 1. Time for us to finally remove another card from the deck. Choose your bracelet. Regular enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Alright, fine. Here's our first elite. And only elite. And I'm even gonna heal before you. How much respect do I need to give you to survive, damn it? I should use a power pod as well. Orbit. Definitely should have used that at the top of the turn. Oops. Color spot for some sort of draw. I will use Seeker Strike and see if I can get something defensive. Weaken is probably much more defensive than any other option here. Kingly Punch, Glow. Enemy's not attacking next turn, so I might be able to Bundle of Joy. No, it's Falling Star Kingly. Well, Bundle. Reduction, Equilibrium, Venerate, Strike. And then we see what we do next turn. Speedpot, Blood Vial, Reflect. Okay, great pickups. Enchant to strike or defend with Spiral. Or heal 20. I'm going to go for the heal 21 so that I'm certain I don't have to rest before the Soulfish. With that certainty, I can upgrade a Bundle of Joy to 4th. No, I want you to cost 1 less. Genesis, you're already giving us too many stars. I don't need more than that. Photon Cut draws and draws a second card and places. Oh yeah, this works perfectly. See? Photon Cut. Ugh. I actually want Reflect back atop the deck because I know what happens next turn. Mm-hmm. Oh, 17 damage. Good thing I have a Reflect. I don't really have debuffs on the enemy this turn. Yeah, that's okay. I just draw past both of the beacons. Should be okay. Yeah, it's worthwhile throwing that regardless. I really feel like Kingly Punch should be doing a lot more. So many beacons. Rend is doing his level best at the moment as well when the enemy has vulnerable and weak on. Yeah. Gold Axe does damage per other card already played this combat, so when we get back to... Oh, beautiful. When we get back to it, it's lethal. Star Potion... Make it so every time we play 3 skills. Put this into hand. I do like just the additional attack of that all. Bombardment is lovely consistent damage, though. Give me the make it so. Alright, let's see what Aerobus has for us. Oh. I don't have anything for you to imbue, do I? Oh, maybe. Divine Right with Divine Destiny. Driftwood reroll. You know what? Play Bundle of Joy on turn 1. Immediately give me, I guess I'll upgrade it as well, 4 colorless cards in the opening turn. Then let me figure out what to do with them. You leave that to me. Calamity, whenever you play an attack, add a random attack to your hand. Jackpot. Deal 25 damage. Add 3 random 0 star costs to your hand. Has to be star cost, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess my best defense this turn is still just Cloak of Stars, so sure. Yeah, nice. Especially because if we get a second Cloak of... Oh, there was a Make It So in the draw pile as well. Oh yeah, that's right. I have one of those. Decent damage first turn. Kingly Punch second. Everything else was pretty bad that turn, but it's okay. As long as this turns a lot better. Well. I don't think that counts. 14 damage to the old body. Jackpot staggers you. As well as sets up lethal. Weak pots. Crescent Spear, 1 energy, 1 star, deals 3 additional damage for all of your cards that have star cost. 1, 2, 3. 15 damage, 1 energy, 1 star? Yes, because I am incentivized to get more of those. Alright, I'll give you... Did you have to give me the bag of preparation, though? Because, well, actually, hang on. Now I just don't upgrade the Bundle of Joy. Okay, if you're gonna give me the bag of preparation, that was the turn to do it, so well done. Skip those. Then Catastrophe. Just really hoping for a little more impact out of that Catastrophe there. It's okay. Sadly, I don't think the Eradicate is going to finish the fight for us, which means now I have to have a plan to defend somehow. 16. Oh, never mind. That's what the Crescent Spear is for. Please give me a Cosmic Indifference. Please. I just want one. Panache? I've got Reflect set up and ready as well. Hell yeah. Fisticuffs, one more. Great. And the Panache triggers. Next card, never mind, counted wrong. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not going to be activating it this turn, so I have to finish off the bot manually. I don't have the stars to reflect, so I'm going to have to manually up that star count. Saves us a lot that turn, though. Block Potion. Another Cloak of Stars. Black Hole. Whenever you spend or gain star, deal 3 damage to all enemies. I do that. I do that a fair lot. I do it at the start of every turn with Genesis. I do it multiple times a turn in any normal turn. And if I get more Cloaks of Stars, you know what I'm doing with them? Taking them. Using them, even. I know. See if I can cut an enemy off the board here. Seems the best usage of our time. Annoying. I'm going to have to manually remove you. But I'll get my star generation. And stagger the frontliner, so it's all good. It's Cosmic Indifference, a Kingly Punch back atop the deck, draw you again. I don't really think I can support a second glow in this deck right now. Alright. I got 2 rests between... I was about to say 2 rests between these elites, but unfortunately we've also got an elite here. Feeling a lot less confident about the second elite in line now. Yeah, 2 block. That'll be worth it. Alright. Sadly, I can't stop myself from fighting this elite at this point. I wonder if now I need to start thinking, like, I need to have the ability to dodge even the first elite in a path. Because if I have Hunter Killer beforehand, or if I have, like, Tangling Beast, or, like, there's some enemies that just kind of tell me that I'm not allowed to continue that line, and I need to be able to adapt to that. Best I can do. Yeah, it's a pretty good turn. Does damage the enemy. All that jazz. I mean, look. I'd love to have survived that turn. I just would have needed some stars. Okay. So what have I learned? We need to be a lot more consistent with what we're building. The Kingly Punch was part of this deck. Colorless was, I mean, to be fair, these were given to me at the very start, and this was the only option that was possibly even good imbue. I figured this orbit was probably important. Glue for keeping the deck together. Black Hole might have been too much. It wasn't really doing too much for us at all. The idea is eventually that we would be down to a deck that's playing Quasar and Cloaks of Stars consistently because we've got all of the star costs from Genesis. And, you know, 3 damage at the start of each turn, just because Genesis is already in play is nice, but getting Genesis in play often requires me wasting a turn. Photon Cut performed pretty well. Kingly Punch performed pretty well. Reflect always performs well. There's nothing wrong with Reflect. Crescent Spear was surprisingly good. A lot of damage for 1 energy. 1 star cost. Pretty easy to generate 1 star cost. You can easily just have like a Gather Light, defend, and still generate that. And this is a deck that didn't even have like a especially large amount of star cost cards, so Crescent Spear performing well in this condition bodes well for it in general. Maybe I take it a little more commonly. Cosmic Indifference, still really good. Always really good. Make it so if you don't draw it naturally, but you draw it from playing 3 skills, really good. But I think a large problem here as well was energy. Until I had Orbit out, it was really, really difficult for us to play almost anything. And having, like, you know, it is nice to be able to select from the 10 cards in the opening of our turn, but not being able to play all of them does mean I'm kind of reliant on Bundle of Joy making really high value colorless cards for me to actually have a good first turn. Damn. Alright, Regent. I'll get you to Ascension 10 next time, buddy. I promise. Next episode, we get to play Necrobinder, the only character I've beaten Ascension 10 with yet, and see if we can do it again. Until then, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Top left has been the series playlist, series playlist from my content on the game, rather, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below, streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic of patreon.com/RhapsyPlays. Shout out Bob the Thank You, and a special thanks this episode to Jazzy. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.